Hey there, welcome to Pre-Tech Ideas. If you're a coach, consultant, or expert and looking to build your online presence and start attracting clients 24/7, you are in right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build your own professional coaching website using WordPress. And by the end of this video, you will have your website live, looking clean and professional, ready to book clients and grow your coaching business online. So don't skip any part of this video. Like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Let's get start this video. Before we go into video, make sure you already install WordPress on your hosting platform. If you not yet purchased any hosting plan or hosting platform, if you are confused about choosing the right hosting plan, you can check a link in description where I provide you some of the link which I personally using those hosting platform, and you also can try. So after you install hosting, as I'm using hosting, so before you have to install WordPress in your hostinger. Let me show you here in my hostinger. When you go to Hostinger dashboard, click on website list. Under the website list, if you not yet have any website, you will see option add website. Click on it and select WordPress. When you select WordPress, you have to follow some steps in order to install the WordPress on your hosting platform. After you install WordPress, this is our WordPress web. So this is our WordPress dashboard, and we will do some basic setting before we go further into the video. So let's click on first the setting and general, where we have to select our website title. We call it website name here, and tagline. Tagline you can put about your business tagline. Site icon, the site icon always visible into the address bars or into the tabs, into the browser tabs. So you have to click select change site icon, and you can choose your website or your logo as a site icon here. And then in the website address, WordPress address, site address, make sure it's HTTPS. That means your your web address is secured by SSL. If you not yet have SSL installed on the hosting backend, you have to install SSL. Most of the hosting platform already comes with they provide you SSL with their any hosting plans. Then admin email address. This is the email address. So when we create any form on our website, you will get notifications on this admin email address even if your website has any issue. After that, we have a time zone, site language. If you want to build a website into another language, you can set your website language from here. Date format and time format you can set according your reason. Then week starts on Monday, Tuesday, Sunday. By default, it's all good setting for me. Time format, a date format, time zone is my plus 8:30, and you can set your own time zone. Then save changes. After that, so the second most important setting we have here, permalinks. Let's click on permalinks, which is very important. As you can see now, permalink set to day and name. In your case, it's also day and name. Just to go ahead, switch to post name. Click on post name and save changes. This is the best setting, and Google always recommend to keep your permalink structure clean. As you can see, this permalink structure is clean, and if we set on day and name, they have a lot of numbers after the website name, year, month, and then after sample post. So why we not on skip all these options and switch direct to sample post, or we call it, if the visitor go to page, they will just see the page name here after the website instead of day and name then after. So we will keep our permalink clean, set to post name and save changes. Next, we are going to install a WordPress theme. Let's click on Appearance to install WordPress theme, Appearance and Themes. And here we will click, if you not see your theme here, let's click on Add New Theme, and we will choose Astra theme to build this website, because Astra is one of the best um, um, high performance and great structure theme for any type of a business website, e-commerce website, and I mostly use Astra theme. Let's click on Astra, install Astra theme, and click activate right away. After we activate Astra theme, you will see new option in the WordPress Astra. If you not see, just refresh your WordPress page one time and click on Astra dashboard. In Astra dashboard, we have a number three option, starter templates. Let's click on start building now. It will install the pre-built template for our website, coaching website, which is easy to customize. Okay, so now the second page open, we can here click on build with templates. Next, you have to choose your page builder. If you think your website you will able to customize easily with Elementor or blog editor, you have to choose any website page builder. Let's click on Elementor, and then from the professional, let's click on coach option. In the coach option, we have multiple templates for the coach. We have a wellness coach, online health coach, business coach. It's not mean you can only build this type of website, business life coach website, business coach. Even if you have any profession, you just have to go ahead any of these template, and you will able to completely customize your website according your profession or business. If you want to review these templates, you have to click one by one these templates, and you will able to review your templates from this side. Just to wait, and here we have this template, and we can customize as according our business, this complete template. If you like other template, let's click on cancel here, and now let's click on this business coaching and consulting. If you like this template, you can also choose this template. Okay, let's go with this one. I like this one. Now here in the left side, we have site logo option, where we can directly put our website logo by clicking upload file here. But if you want to upload your logo later on, you can also do that. And then we have to choose our website font. If you don't like these fonts, you can change your fonts with one click from here. And then we have to choose color palette for our website. If you like to go with any other type of color, you can choose the background color for your website. Just one click. Okay, I want to go with blue one. Let's click on continue. This part is very important. We have to choose the features we are looking in our coaching website. You might looking for appointment, booking, emails, live chat. We have all the options here. If you want an appointment and booking, you can select the option free live chat, because I always do my best to teach the easiest way how you can build your own website with simple steps. Okay, so after we choose these features, you can also choose the website email SMTP. It will increase your email uh, authority, or email will not go to spam, because mostly you face your WordPress website send your emails or admin emails to the spam, you can avoid by choose this option, and we have to do some settings later on. Let's skip this one for now. Search SEO and search visibility, we will do it later on with better SEO plugin. So now we have page builder, contact form, and both are pre-selected. We cannot unselect these because these features inbuilt in this template. But if you want to sell something physical product, you have to enable e-commerce functionality there. But if you only want an appointment and booking, live chat, we are good to go here. And then downside, you will see here option, the following plugin will be installed and activate for selected features. So we have Elementor, Ultimate add-on, WP form for the form to create form, late point, and 3CX. Okay, so we are ready to go. Let's click on continue, submit and build my website. The step I skipped there, you can fill out your information in your email address. And here in this step, we have to stay here. While we do this process, please do not refresh your page. We have to stay and wait till we complete this process. It will install required theme, plugins, forms, pages, everything. And we will be ready to customize our website completely. So finally, we have complete this process. Let's click on view your website to check our website if how it look like. Okay, so finally we got everything, the structure design for our website, and the options here about services we offer, contact us. Let's click on about, pretty nice. I like these hover effects. Let's click on services where we can display our all services we are offering. In the services we have here the services we offer, main services here. We can customize the main services, business coaching, one by one CEO coaching, management coaching. We can completely customize according our business. Testimonial we have here from clients. Let's work together. We can link our contact us here. Okay. So now our website looks good and we will start customize our website by clicking here customize option or add it with Elementor, because we install Elementor page builder plugin, so it will be now easy to customize our website layouts. First, let's check out the basic customize settings we have here. Let me go back to my website here. Let me cancel this process. We just install our template. Now I'm on the admin backend WordPress. Okay, so now we have to visit here appearance option. Before we go to customize option, let me explain you some feature we have here, because when we do this process, install required themes, plugins, and we have some extra features in our website. Like, let me give you example. In Astra, we have same feature earlier, but we have Elementor templates. We can save our website templates here. WP form we use to create contact forms, payment form, any type of forms. Let's check what it is. UAE, it's a header. We can customize our header and footer using this feature. Then we have here late point. Let's click on late point to check the feature. What is this about? Okay, so this is about appointment. I really like the dashboard of this. Calendar, appointments, order, payments, and it has every setting. And we can track performance directly from here. And we can also go back, click back, and it will bring us to the dashboard. 3x live chat. We can enable live chat on our website. So we have to sign up your free 3x account. We have to sign up using Google or set up email, and then we can select the pages where we wanna include or enable live chat on our website. Okay, so we will do this process later on. Let's start from customize the basic setting. Let's click on appearance, click on customize to see what type of setting we have in customize area. If you're not yet subscribed my channel, please, or I request to subscribe my channel, hit like and share my videos so I bring more nice content for you. So here in the options, we have a global, header, post type, general, footer. We have all the options, but these options are for whole website. But the layout we will customize using Elementor. That's different part. So we will start from basic customization of our website. Let's click on global setting. In the typography, we can change another one time more our fonts if you want to go with other font, or if you have any font you want to enable on your website, you have to go to option like heading font. You can choose your you can change your body font, heading fonts, example heading font. Let's click inside the box, and here font family. First you have to choose the font family. We have a huge list of fonts here. You can select any font for the website headings, because we have click here heading fonts. Body fonts, we will able to change body fonts of website heading font. So the major heading, we can change the different fonts for that. H1 font, H2 font. If you're not experienced with what is H1, H2 headings, you can skip this option, stay with the default setting. If you want to underline content link, let me open any blog post. Example, sometime we read blog post, there is some link, clickable link. So you can underline them. So it will more highlight that your any page has link somewhere. It will highlight, underline. So you have to enable. I recommend to keep it enable and publish. So in the global setting, let's go back from the global setting typography. Next is color, where you can customize a further color for your website, where you can change accent color, link color, even heading color, body color, every color you want to change. Example, you want to change color, accent color. Let's click on it. In the front of theme color, under the theme colors, let's select other color. So you can select colors here according your website, or if you have your color code, you can use the color code here. Let me go back. After that, we have a container option where we can choose our website container layout. If you wanna select, if we select here narrow layout, our website layout will be set to narrow layout, and you will see the effect now right away. It will be a narrow layout. You can also select here by default normal or full width. If you want to set your website for the desktop for the full width, you can set to full width. I mostly set here full width or normal. And then container style, you can set to unboxed or boxed. Unboxed and box is mean the layout will be in the box style. If you unbox that one, your website layout will be in the as unboxed layout. And then we can also adjust the layout maximum. We have here pixel 1200 is good setting, and narrow container width is 750 for other device. So I will recommend to keep the default setting here. Next is button. You can change the design of your button. Example, this button, if I select other layout for the button, it will be changed right away. We have different options under button presence, and we can also change the background color for the buttons. Example, if I click here and I can change any other color for the button. And you can also click on secondary, where you will able to change the secondary button colors. I did not see any button right now, so if I see, definitely I will able to show with you. Okay, so I have here two button, work with us, in the header section. Let's select other, and we will able to see the changes. Let's go back to primary. I think these are primary buttons. So we have to find the which type of this button is. Yeah, here you will see here the changes. Work with us is change layout, and now if I click on button present other, and it change. The background color here is transparent. If you want to keep it as transparent, work with me, you can leave it as the color set here. But if you want to example change other color, you have to go to background color option, first option, normal, click on it and change your button here, this color. It may take some time to get changes here, but if we click on publish, and we will able to check our website into new tab if we have changes. Sometime your hosting may respond later. The changes may be delay. So you don't need to worry. Once we done the settings here, those will be changed. Border color, we can change border colors. Okay, let's go back from the button. After the global, we have header option, where we will able to change our logo, menu, and these social media icons. Work with me, the button. So you have to see here downside the layout for the header. We can follow these three lines. Let me explain what is these three lines. Three lines. First line we call it top bar. We have no any element in the top bar. You can see it's blank. So top bar is not visible here in the header. But if I drag anything to the header section, it will be changed the header of our website. So now we have a top bar, we have a middle bar, bottom bar, again it's empty. But if I drag to the bottom bar, we will able to build bottom bar under the here. The menu will be under. So you can play with the button, drag and drop for the header section. Example, you wanna keep your menu in the center, you have to drag into the center. So if you wanna keep your menu near the logo, just to drag near the logo. Now it will be changed here. Now let's start change our logo first. You can click here site logo option. Make sure you're in the header option. If let me show you again. So in the customize area, let's click on we done global header, open header option, and it will automatic open this box. Now let's click on site title. You can follow the lines here to change, or you can hover your mouse to the logo and you will see little blue icon, pencil icon. Click on it and it will direct bring you to the option where you will able to make changes. Now it's time to change our logo from here. If you want to enable this logo on complete site, you have to enable this option. So now our logo will be visible to every page of our website. Now different transparent logo, and we have all these options. You can click change image to change our logo under the logo option. Let me example select any other logo, this one. Now we have a new logo here. So your logo, let me recommend you the logo width and height. If you not yet have logo for your business, you can make logo in Canva. I mostly use Canva to make logos, and keep the width and height to five up to 500 pixel by 500 pixel, 500 width, 500 height. And after you've done this, you can also adjust logo width from here. If you feel your logo looks little smaller, you can adjust it from here. Okay, after you adjust your logo, click publish. Now we have changed our logo. Next is these these primary menu icon, menu items. So you can change your menu items in the WordPress backend also from here. Let's click on primary menu option, or you can hover to the menu and you will see this near the menu edit icon, the pencil icon. Click on it. Now click configure menu from here, and here I have multiple menu. In your case you might have uh, only one menu. We have to focus on primary menu here, but in your case, if your primary menu is blank here, you have to click edit menu or go down, create new menu option. But if you not yet have any menu item or not create any menu, you will see create new menu instead edit menu. So I already have menu. Let's edit menu. Okay, the same way you will create new menu. You have to set your menu name, and you want to add different pages to the menu. We use click add item even if your menu is blank. Example, let me delete all this. So your menu is something look like. Let's click on add items again. Now select one by one item from under the pages. Click pages and select you wanna add item to the menu, so it will be added to your website menu. Now let me drag this about second number after the home. Contact should be number 4. So we have home, about, services, contact. We also can make different more menu, like if you want to add more services or any other. First you have to create those pages. Once you create pages in the backend, you will also see in the options here. Okay, same thing. If you want to add, instead of the pages, you want to add categories, click categories and you will able to add categories to the menu. Let's click publish. This way you can configure your menu. Now let's move to the social icons here in the header section. So let me click this edit icon, or you can follow the bottom rows and click on social right side here. You can see my mouse, the social button. So these are the same things. So under the social, the option we have open here for the social medias. So example Facebook, let's click on Facebook. And you will see option downside URL. You have to put your Facebook URL here. Okay, if you want to add more social icon, first select from the option. Example, you want to add Telegram, select Telegram and click add icon. That's all. Okay, now click on Telegram again and put the URL under the URL option. So this way you have to add your social media icon. So someone click here, they will go to your particular social media account. So if you want to show label, it will show labels like that. So it may cover more space in the header, but you can disable this thing. Example, you don't want to show these icons in mobile layout. Let me open mobile layout. Okay, if I open in the mobile layout, this is mobile layout. If I open menu, okay, so in the mobile layout, you also can make changes to the mobile header section. So when we switch to the mobile layout, you will see the changes here. We have off canvas menu, site, logo, and toggle button. We call it toggle button. We open the menu from the smartphones. Example, you want to add social media. there is no social media. So let me click on middle. I want to add here social media. So I have to look at second row, middle row, click plus icon, and then I have to, example, you want to add search button, search option. You have to select option you want to add. Example, you want to add button, select button. Now button will be added to the middle. Okay. So if you want to bring this button to the right side, you can bring, but I would recommend keep it here because toggle button always in the right side or left side. Okay. So you can keep the button here if you want, work with me or appointment, set to appointments. Let's click on button. Now let's make changes to the button. Here, left side, you will see here option text, work with me, or you can change it to appointments, book appointment or book, example, book appointment. And then you have to provide, if you have a third party, any appointment software link, someone click here and they will go to third party, you can provide under the link option. Okay, and you can select this option, open into the new tab. Someone click here, the another tab will be open. Depends on your business or what type of element you want to keep in the header section. Example, you want to add search button middle, so you have to click middle and select the search button, and the search button will be here. Okay, it's not visible, let's click on it. And live search, you can enable live search. Let's click on design now. So under the design, we will make changes to the color of this icon to the white. As you can see now, it's visible. So I mean, you can add different types of element in the header for the mobile layout, for the desktop. Let's switch back to desktop and you will see this change. The complete row has been changed automatically. So now book appointment, it will be there as you make changes even in the mobile, for the mobile layout, but it will be work for the desktop as well. Example, you don't want to show this book appointment any element. Example, you don't want to show the logo. Example, click on logo. You don't want to show this logo to the mobile unit. You have to scroll down. Let me click on design. Every time you have to look option, enable or disable for specific device. Example, let me click on social, the menu icon, menu items, and you will see visibility option. Visibility option means if you want to enable this particular element for only that only the desktop, you will see this icon. You have to uncheck this. Okay, you will see visibility option under each elements. If you want to display on the all, just keep select all and publish. So now, example, you want to add something else to the header section. We have an extra space here. You want to add something else, example, the search button or search icon, or you want to build another top row where you want to display term conditions or any other important pages. First, you have to create the secondary menu. Let's click on top row and plus icon, and now let me select here secondary menu. So we have here primary menu in the middle, this one, and now secondary menu is here. So where we can display all the important pages, or you can do one thing, you can also display to the bottom in the footer section. Later on I will show you. If you don't want to show more stuff in the header section, just remove extra elements. You can keep clean your layout for the header. Okay, so now let's go back from the header. And let me show something else in the header. Let's click back to the header and click on design option where you will able to design your header. Let's click on design, and in the design we have a limited option, full width, content width. If you select full width, example, it will be your header will be in the full width. Now you will see it's complete full width. If you select in the design the content width, it will be boxed, like boxed layout according the content. That means the downside page you have a content, it will match with that. Okay, according the selection for your, you have a done selection earlier in the container option. Let me go back. So you can select here content width. Now next we have post types, where we can make changes to the blog archive, single post. You can skip if you your website you don't want to add a blog post, you can skip this option. But let me show you still. You can do same changes to the different types of archives or post types. Let's click on single page example. So if I click on any page about us, services or contact, let's click on contact. So here I have opened single page. So this is the single page. So I can make changes to the single page. Container layout, again option, same option. If you want to change layout, if you don't want to change layout, you can skip these options. So these options only for the specific single page or the archive blog post. Example, you want to add sidebar in the pages, you have to select sidebar layout to the right sidebar, select right sidebar, and you will see the right sidebar will be visible to the pages. Okay, so let me go back. So all the options here in the post type to make changes to the post type, design, layouts, and a width, something like that. This is similar to container. If you want to set the default container, you don't need to make changes to this. Let's click on general. In the general, first option, breadcrumbs. So right now we don't have any breadcrumb. Breadcrumb help us in SEO as well. If I select here header position inside, you can enable the, here you will see here it's not visible. So this is actually showing the breadcrumb. If I select before title, now the breadcrumb will be here, something here before title. Okay, you can also select none if you don't want to show breadcrumb. So example, let me click after. Okay, so now we have a breadcrumb but in the upper side of the header, because we have transparent layout, that's why it's showing here inside. Okay, so we have here inside. So click on design to make color changes of your breadcrumb. Design, text color, let's make it white, and now you will see the breadcrumb is showing here. Separator color, content, link color, let's make it all white. Okay, now this is the breadcrumb we call it. So it actually tells Google or other search engines about the design of your website. Breadcrumb is tell about the position of your pages, something like that. But you can enable or disable this option easily from the header position. Select to none. That's all. Now next option is sidebar. If you wanna enable sidebar on your website, you have to then choose this option. If you don't wanna keep sidebar, you can skip this option. If I click on about, so the layout is designed actually without the sidebar. Okay, so you can skip this option for the sidebar. So because we are working on full complete width website, if we have a blog, then definitely we can keep the sidebar. But if we click on the blog page of our website, there is a sidebar. You can easily enable that one only for the blog post. Let's click on scroll to top button. There is a little icon on the downside, scroll to top. Enable it and you will see the little icon here downside, this one. Click on it, it will jump you back to the top. You can change position of this icon or color. If you want to keep dark color, keep it dark color. Icon size, you can increase its icon size. This one, you want to make it little bigger. Okay, perfect. And publish. This is for the switch to top or scroll to top. Accessibility. Accessibility, make sure it's enabled. Do not make any changes here, it's already good. Block editor, it's also keep it default setting. And misannounce, let's check. Enable smooth scroll ID. If you have any if you want to enable smooth scroll ID, you can search for what is smooth scroll to ID. You can enable this option, or you can keep it disabled if you have no experience about what is scroll to ID, smooth scroll. So example, this is something, if someone here, example, there is a button. If sometime we have one icon to scroll immediately, to jump to the down section, example, we click there, example, we click this button, and the button is pointing us to the downside anywhere, example, scroll to specific ID, and if we click on it, it will jump us to the that section. Let's click on general. After general, we have a footer. Now we will able to design our footer section. So as we customized earlier the header section, footer section is pretty same how we can customize it. Either you can hover your mouse to the footer section one by one. For example, about us, let me hover and you will see little pencil icon to add it, this one. And now in the footer section, if you scroll down, you will see a lot of things here. So it's under about us. So I need to remove latest news, this image first. So first let's remove about us. Click on three dot, downside, delete, and latest news, let's click on it, three dot, delete. Same to the image, click on the image, three dot, and delete. So we have left this only. In your case you will see something look like this. Now let's change our this logo in the under the about us. Click on the box here, left side. Under the text section you will see little box for the description. There you will also find the image here, this one. Click on the exact on the logo and you will see the corner and with the option of X, remove. Okay, so we have removed the logo from here. Now let's click on add media to add our logo. So let me use this logo, insert into post. Now our logo will be there immediately. So now I want to make it a little smaller. Let me click on the image and look at the corner. You will able to expand it or make it smaller. And you will see changes right here. Okay, so now it's time to change our website description according our coaching business. So under the image you will see description. You have to provide your description here. Title, you can keep it example about us, and your title will be there immediately. Same to the services. Let's click on this icon to change our services menus. As now you can see here, one by one coaching, group coaching, and all these are services. If we click on this menu, there is no URL. So how we can add our own services to this website? Let me go to dashboard, click on pages, click all pages. In the all pages, you can make your services page here. We have only one page that called services, but for individual services you can create separate page. If I click on services page, open into new tab, and you will see here we have these services. Now there is a button get started now, so it will allow us to choose whether which service they are looking for. Select, and appointment, select the appointment. So this is actually linked to a booking services. For that we will go to our Late point, let's click on late point. Here it is. Let's click on services. Yeah, this one. Under the late point, we have already these services. If you don't want to create separate page for each service, you can mention your all services here. So someone will go to your service website services page, these pages, services page, and you can add it according that. So someone click get started now. You can display multiple your service. First, you have to create your services under this late plugin. Okay, and then you can click edit services. Right now there are 4 services. You can edit these services. If you don't want to create new, name of your service, description about your service, select your category, or you can add your own category here. Status active, visible to everyone, and select the image here for this particular service. And then downside duration and price, you can set your own prices here. Display prices, this one, and then agent who offer these services, you can change the agent from the option here under services, under the resources services agents. You can make yourself as agent, and then keep scroll down. You have some other booking restrictions, service schedule, day with custom schedule, and holiday day off. More setting, you have every setting in this plugin, in this service section. Let's click on save changes. Okay, or you can go to services. You also can create a bundle, click on bundles, but it's pro, categories, and service access. So all these are pro. You can use services section to create your different services. You have to click here new services. You can either delete old services. Okay, for example this. You can also design the page, the booking page. Example, if I click on services, and you have to click add service, your service name and description, category, and after you done everything, save changes, you will see something look like the boxes. Just click on very corner the blue icon, where you will able to design your day and name this booking page. You can change the color of this page, look like this. Select available agent, you can select yourself here, and it will be visible. Select a location, main location. Customer has to pick a location. You can allow them to pick a location. Select services, one by one coach, hide left panel, hide summary. You have more options here. You also can copy this particular URL, and you can add this particular URL to your services page. Example, this is the one by one coaching page. Let me click copy URL. Now this is our services page, website services page. Now let's click on add it with Elementor. So we are going to customize our service page. Okay, and we will copy our services link here, this one, for appointment. So first you have to create services and get the links. Example, let me scroll down. You can change anything on your website. Hover your mouse. Example, this title, all we need to help to realize a click on it, and left side you can change this title. Description, hover on the description, and you can change the description here. Same to the testimonials, topic I discuss. You can click one by one in the boxes. For example, motivation is the title, click on it, and you will able to change all these things. Main services. Okay, so we have 4 services. Same way you can change these services according your business. Example, if I click on one by one CU coaching and change your service title first here. Same to the description, and change your this particular description of your service. Now you will see get started now. Click on anywhere, it will become box. Click anywhere. So now this is step button caption, get started now, step setting. So here is the step setting. Customer will pick, customer pre-select service. So you can select your service from here easily. Make sure you have services create in the here in the plugin. Here services, first you have to create your services here. Okay, then in the front end you will see option to pick your example. This is this box for the one by one coaching. So under the pre-select service, you can select here one by one coaching. Okay, so someone click here, they will see one by one coaching page to book. And then pre-select bundle. If you have bundle, then every setting you will have here. Other setting, you can also select your service here under the other settings. Okay, same to business coaching. First change the title from business coaching to your own coaching. What type of coaching? Okay, so example, you create here service page, one service, example WordPress design service, WordPress coaching, one WordPress coaching. Okay, so this is a new service, so you add first here and then come over to your website services page. Instead of business coaching, you can make it WordPress coaching. And now description, put the description for WordPress coaching. Get start now, it's very important. So someone click here, they will see your WordPress coaching. So if this will be available here, first you create service, then they will able to book this particular coaching service. Okay, so step setting and select your from services from pre-select service. Okay, or you can select customer will pick. So anyone click these services, example, if I go to the services page, they will click example one by one coaching, click get started now. They have option here one by one coaching, because I change select pre-select the service in this section, pre-select service earlier, I select one by one coaching, so they will see directly one by one coaching page. So if they click on next coaching, they have to pick one services from here, because in the setting here pre-select services, customer will pick. If you choose customer will pick, they have to pick the services from here. First they have to select the service, which service they want. But if for example WordPress coaching, you can select pre-select service to WordPress coaching, then they will only see WordPress coaching page, direct page. So you can make it separate for each service. Okay, we have 4 services. If you want to display more services, just go ahead this on the very corner, or let me explain here. Okay, so now let's click on the first one. You will see in the corner gray container button, little gray. Right click, duplicate. So now you will, we have 5 services. Okay, but if you want to make one row downside to display more services, do one thing. You can copy the whole container, duplicate the whole container, click duplicate. Now we have a one more container downside for more services. Main service, you can delete this one. How you can delete? Right click on main service, delete. Now this will be delete. Now we have some extra space, so let me how it look like. Let me keep 4 services here, 4 services here. So let's, okay, so you will able to review it. So we have some space here. Let's click on the very center edit container, go to advanced option, and you will see there is a value 104 in the top. Just reduce it to something 50 and you will see the boxes will be closer. Reduce it to 33. Okay, now looks good. So we have now 8 services. So you need to first create your services and link here for the service page. You also can create separate page for each services if you want. For SEO, I always recommend to have a separate page for each service, but if you want just to keep everything on the service page, that's okay too. You can also do this one. So let's publish. Now we have 8 services. Let's check out for, okay, so we have 8 services. Something they will click here. Now they will able to book our services, coaching services. You can select this design you want, customer have to pick one, or you can direct pre-select for the boxes. Just you have to change this setting. Let me click on get started now and look at here left side. Click on step setting and pre-select service. Very important. You can check all the services, all the options we have. You also can select pre-agent if you have multiple agent in the business, because I'm doing these services for I'm offering such kind of a website for my clients really long time. So I have a good experience with all of these booking, coaching, plugins, website templates, everything. So we can modify as how we want, how our client they want. So testimonial, just click on each testimonial and scroll down. First change this image for the testimonial. Downside title, change the title for testimonial, and scroll down. You will able to change the whole description. This is actually under the title, so you have to put your description testimonial in the title. Description they have used for to put person name. Okay, what else? So we have if you have any query, or so we will work on that. So you have to customize your service page first. Just add it with Elementor and move your mouse where you want to add it. Now let me open our website homepage. So we will able to, let's go to homepage to customize our homepage. So same way you can display your services here in the footer. So one by example, one by one coaching. Okay, so you need to put here URL. Okay, so how to find this URL? Go to your services plugin. Which services plugin? Let me go back so I will able to explain again. Okay, let me go back. So our plugin will be here, late point. Let's click on late point and go to services. And for example, you wanna display one by one coaching to the footer. Edit services. Sorry, not edit. Just click on this blue arrow and copy URL upper side. Now go back. You can open two tabs to make this happen, to make this success. Okay, so example, under the services one by one coaching, we just copy URL, click on it, and you will see URL option. Paste the URL we just copy. Okay, and publish. Now if someone click here one by one coaching, they will also go to the booking page. Quick links, click on quick links, and you will able to add different page to the quick links. So if you want to add or delete any item, for example home, about, click on them and remove one by one. Click on them and remove. Now let's add some extra pages to the quick links. Click add item and expand here pages and select the pages you want to add under the quick links and publish. That's all. Now you will see the pages. There is a two time the contact. Let me click on remove. So we have, so you can also drag which one you wanna show first under the quick links. Same to the content contact info. Click on this dot and look here left side contact info, and downside you will see box to put your address and phone number. Okay, so the same process is very same for each box. Services, quick links, you also can follow if you wanna add more. For example, if you wanna add or change the footer links or powered by or anything, look at downside row copyright HTML1. Let's click on copyright, and here you have to change your website copyright. It will give you box HTML1. Let's click on it. So you can also put here if you want to add, for example, if you want to remove, you want to only keep your website copyright link, you can remove HTML1. Hover to the bottom row and delete the element. click on X. Now I wanna make it to center this copyright text. First, let's make it one single row in the bottom row. Click on the starting. Okay, so select column only one. Now it will be in the center automatically. So let me click on copyright and let's alignment select to center. Now we have copyright in the center. So if you want to reduce, there is a extra space. I want to make it thin. Let's click on design. If we will able to make it thin, you can adjust the font for the copyright if you want, and the color also for the text color. And don't forget to click publish every time. So now let's move to our home to make changes to our home. So when you arrive to your home page, click on edit with Elementor. Now you will able to edit your home page. Okay, so this is the actually image in the background. The image you can see here, this is actually in the background. Let's anywhere right click, edit container, and look at option after layouts style, and you will able to change your image, set your own image here. Example, this image or this image, select. Now image will be changed. You can set your own image this way. And you want to change this name from Lisa Martin and example, click on it, and here title, change this to your name, helping you build your inner. Okay, let's click on it, and here look always in the left side to change the title. Description, click on description. Just hover your mouse and keep click to make changes to the things. Example, let's work together, it's button, click on exact front or anywhere, and you can change your button caption. Okay, so you want to change style of the button, click style, and here background, you can change your button background this way. You want to change hover background, click on hover and change your hover color. Okay, this way. So if you want to make a little bigger button, click, let me open the steps. Okay, so actually this button, if someone they click, they will select the service. Let's work together, they will able to book from here also. Click on step setting, and here please select service. Make sure you select customer will pick, so they will also able to pick from here or contact you. Okay, next is featured. If you don't want to keep feature, these are comes with a demo content, but if you want to add other features or images, click one by one each image and choose image and change your image to your own feature if you want to feature something. But if you want to remove completely this whole element, okay, so let's look at very upper side, X delete container. Now the whole container has been deleted, but we need some space between the elements. So you can click here, add element, and search for spacer. So we will use element spacer and drag it to exact where we want to give space. And you can adjust the space, how much you want to give space between each element. So let me close sidebar to see. Okay, this looks good. Topic I discuss. You can definitely change all these things one by one. Just to hover your mouse and keep change. All we need help realize what we want, click on it and change it. View all services, it's a button, click on it. Check in the step setting, always check in the step setting what is about. So it's again for the to pick services. So we also have this section one by one coaching. Okay, so you can if you create your separate individual page for each service, you can link them here. Click on it and you will able to link your each page here. Someone click one by one coaching, they will able to visit to the new page you create one by one coaching. Okay, you also can add your same services link. Copy URL, go to your service, okay, services, one services, and click the service you want, copy link, and we just copy link. And now come back to your home page, one by one coaching, click on it. Let me scroll down, one by one coaching, click on it. Sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, here, click on it, and here change the title, one by one coaching, CEO coaching. Under the link we just paste, we just copy the link. Okay, so let me show you how it works. Publish. Now let me open our website homepage. And now if we see here one by one coaching, if they will click here, they will see one by one coaching booking page this way. So you can link on each section with the services. So now you know how to copy your service link. Same way you can make changes to the business coaching. Click on it, change title, and put a link. About me, hover your mouse and change about me text here. Description, read more. Let's click on read more. Example, you wanna link your about us page to the read more button. You have to go to your pages to copy your about us page link. First you have to, example, you want to add any page, a service page here, about us page, or contact us. You want to make it, for example, contact us. First you have to change the text from read more to contact us, and under the link just delete the hashtag and search for contact, and it will pull out your pages. Click on select the contact. Same to the about us. You no need to copy from the pages. You can just search in the link. So now someone click here, they will go to contact us. Same way, about us, change the title about us, and now delete the link, search for about us, and here we go, select about, publish. Don't forget to click publish. You want to change image, click on the image and put your own image to the website here. And the signature, this is actually image, not a signature, this is an image. You can put your own signature image here, but if you want to remove, you don't want to keep any element, just right from your mouse, right click and look downside, delete option, delete. Now you can see our signature has been removed. Publish, so we don't miss any changes. Testimonials, I already explained, just to keep click on these testimonials and keep make changes. Now what we have here, if you have any question, this is actually one element attached with the footer, I think. Now also I will show you, I already explained about the social media link in the header section. The same way you can change to the footer section. Let me go back to the home page. Let me cancel. Okay, scroll down. So okay, we have this section, how we can change it. Okay, so let me go to customize. Okay, when we click on customize, scroll down to see that particular section if it's changeable or clickable. If not, go to widget options and check the widget. Sometime it's set in the widgets or before the footer. Okay, widget we have nothing. Let's click on footer. Let's click on footer. Okay, so let's click on widget 1, so we will able to see all the widgets. Okay, so let me go back to our website backend and click on UAE. Click on header and footer. So yeah, here it is, before footer. because this particular item is before the footer. Okay, so here you can click edit with Elementor. Now you will able to change that particular thing. If you have any query or question, feel free, click on it and make changes. Put your phone number. Let's work together. Click on the button and you can select these things. But if you want to add any other button, you don't want to keep this button, you want to add here button like about us or contact us. Let me delete this button. Okay, so now we don't have button. Click on add element and search for button in the box. So drag this button exactly downside. So it's in the left side, so we will make it to center. Click on style and make it position center. Now we will make changes to the color. Look at in the style option downside background type and you will see color. Change your button background color. Text color, I want to make it little visible. Okay. Okay, so now let's click back to content option. So you can change its text from click here to contact us. Contact us same way. In the link, just search for contact us. So we will link, someone click here, they will go to contact us. Publish. Okay, so now let's refresh. So we will able to see changes. Refresh. Okay, yeah, it's changed now. So now click on contact. You want to change contact us. Click edit with Elementor. Same way, edit with Elementor. And now you will able to change your contact us page. You want to change this particular map. Click on the map anywhere. So let me click on the map in the corner. Click on very corner. Very corner. And location. Search your location. Keep search your location. Yeah, it pick my location. Okay, search your location and you can set the zoom. Example, you are in New York, select for NY. Okay, New York, and select how much zoom you want. Okay, height, you can adjust the height this way if you want to make little bigger your map. Okay, now you can change your description, office number, hover your mouse to the office, and description. In the description, change your address. Same way to the phone, click on the phone. In the description, change your phone. Keep in touch. Social media icons, click on them and expand one by one. For example, Twitter, click on Twitter. In the link, put your Twitter link. If you want to delete any icon, click X icon to delete. If you want to add more items, example, if you want to add YouTube, click add item and select the icon first for the YouTube. Search for YouTube and you will find links or icons. Now in the link, make sure you provide your social media links. Publish. Ready to work with me? This is the actually form. Let's click on the form. So we will configure the form because form very important. Now so we will able to see here contact form. So you can see here need to make changes, edit the selected form. You can click directly here or go back to your website backend. Let me go back to the admin, our WordPress backend. Go to option WP forms, click all forms. Now this is your form, contact form. Edit your form. Now you will able to build your form. Okay, so you can click one every section. You will able to make changes. Label, first name, last name, comment, click on them and make changes to the label. Okay, so after you make changes, click on setting is very important, where you will set your notification, where someone fill up the form, where they should go. Click on setting. First, spam and protection, this is very important. Enable anti-spam protection here. If this is possible, just enable also modern anti-spam protection. Okay, and click on notification where you will set your email. Someone fill up the form, where you will be notified. You have to put your, if you have set your admin email correctly, so you don't need to make changes. If you want to have this notification on another email, click in the box and provide the email here. After you provide email, click enter. Your another email will be added. Example, gmail.com, and put comma. Okay, or you can click tag and you can search here smart tags. For example, email, select email. You can select according your selection. For example, you can delete this one and click tags, email. If you click add tags, look downside, site admin email. Now this will be go to site admin email. Email subject line, you can change this subject line so you will be understand this particular notification came from our website. Business coaching and consulting name, from email, you can set your from email. Fields, you can leave it as default. Okay, confirmation, they will once someone fill up the form, they will see this confirmation. Thanks for contacting us, we will reach you shortly. You can make something modern. You can make changes to your description inside the box. Okay, and keep select this option, automatic scroll to the confirmation message when someone fill up the form. That's all. You have to make changes to the form. You don't need to make changes here on your contact us page. It's already good. Okay, someone fill up, you will be notified on the setting you done earlier for this form. If you want to make another form, go back, because sometimes you want to make form according your business. Let's click on add new and search from the templates. For example, if I search for coaching form, coach, let's search for coach. If we find, or click on available templates or all templates. Under the all templates, you will see different types of business templates. Let's find out our coaching. Feedback, event planning. You will find every type of form here. Once you find your form, just click use template. You also can see the demo of form, how the form, what field you will get in the form. Just click use template and it will be there on your website. Now it's time to make changes to all these things. You can click any item and look here, option to change label, choices. You can add more choices. Okay, important is setting your notifications. So I hope you understand now. So this side you can write something nice lines nearby the form. If you're ready to step in, just click on and make changes. Description and these tabs or icon list. So you can add item to make more items to the list. If you want to delete old, just delete old, click on okay, add item, click add item will be there. Okay, and text, change the text and icon. You can make your icon list, like you can set here like we respond within 24 hours, trusted services and trusted services, one by one coaching, experienced staff, anything. Okay, so everything done. Let's go back to our website. Same way you have to change your about us page as well. Click about us and you have to change your image. regarding your business. You can delete all these features if you want. And the let's click on edit with Elementor so you will understand, because I did not explain about the video you want to add here, because it's good practice to display your coaching video, I think. So you can display your video on the home page for your business. So if I go to my website homepage, because I'm trying to explain everything, I don't want to miss anything, because some from you want to display your coaching demo on the home page. So you can display something here, or you can display here. Let's add it with Elementor. Example, you want to add your coaching video instead of the image. So now let's I will teach you both ways. So example, you want to add here coaching video. So let's click on the image, right click, delete this image. Now go to the elements, add element, and search for video, and drag the video element exact in the box downside. And when you put here, you can select from the source. You want to add YouTube video, or you want to self-host. Self-host means you have to upload your video here, and select file. You have to upload your video. The video will be play here, and you can change this text according your offering, or the demo video, something about here. Just you have to find out the video element and drag the video element where you want to display video. Okay, example, you want to display here before the services. Search for video, and now drag it. If you want to make full, example, if you want to make a full width video, just click on add container option. It will give you little box space, so you will able to drag your element here. Okay, so now you have your video. You want to give some space between the elements, downside or upper side. You can find out the spacer, add element spacer. Okay, spacer, drag the spacer after the video to give some space. Now you have your video for coaching, or you can put your video in the elements as well. Publish. If you have any question, just let me know anytime. I will reply you there. So here video not visible. So let's click on the video and select YouTube. Okay, you have to select the source of video and put the link here. Then some setting downside, you want to keep mute, autoplay. You can select according to example autoplay. Let's publish. Now refresh our website homepage. Okay, now video will be autoplay here. You want to disable all these things, watch later, share. Then you have to enable this setting, privacy mode. Okay, publish. Now refresh again. So we have a privacy mode here. So only video will be enabled. Or there is option lazy load. You can use lazy load. Image overlay. You can add image. If you don't want autoplay, you can set the image of your example. If I select this image, there's someone, they have to click on the play button to play this video. Start time, end time, play on mobile. If you want to enable play control, you have to disable play control. Okay, if you don't want to show these all things in the video, so it will be, now you have nothing, only copy link is available. So everything is hidden. So you have a video placeholder, so you have to play icon. You can change the play icon. So make sure your video has perfect link, because it'll pull out the link or the title from the video. Okay, you can also change aspect ratio for your video. You want to make it a little bigger. 4.3 is good for this particular image overlay. Okay, you can change image overlay color. Publish. You can, if you want to delete any element, just to hover. If you want to example whole element, then you have to look at X. If you want to delete inside any particular item, example business coaching, you only want to delete this, just to hover your mouse there, right click and delete. Only that element will be deleted. Now there is a box. I also want to delete this box. Hover to corner, add container, right click mouse, delete. Again, right click mouse, delete, until you will get your perfect results. Now let me recommend you some of the plugin which can be helpful for your website. So let's go back to our website backend. Click on plugins, add plugin. First, let's talk about SEO plugin. Search for SEO in the plugin, and you can use the plugin called Rank Math SEO plugin, or you also can use Yoast SEO, any of these plugin for SEO. And all these both plugin are easy to set up. Next, let's click on delete from the search. Okay, now let's click on popular section of the plugins, and I will able to recommend you some of the plugin. You can use WooCommerce plugin if you plan to sell a physical product on your website. Lightspeed Cache plugin to speed up your website performance. Anti-spam if you wanna stop spamming, because when we build new website there are a lot of spammy comments. You can avoid this. All-in-one WP migration backup. It will help you keep your website backup all the time. Sitekit by Google. It will help you to index your website into the Google search system. You have to install and configure this plugin. For security, you can use WordPress. If your website or hosting provider not provide you the SSL certificate, you can use this plugin to enable SSL on your website. You can use Updraft to backup and migrate. This is the same plugin similar to all-in-one migration. We have some other plugin you can try out from here. Now you need to activate the live chat. We earlier installed the plugin live chat. Let's click on it, and you have to create your account and configure your setting. If you want to enable on the all pages, your website will have live chat there. But you also can find out other plugin. If you don't like this one, go to plugins and search for live chat, and it will suggest you some of the plugin you can use to enable live chat, like Tweak2 and TDO. I use both. But if you want to link your business to HubSpot, it's also here. Okay, so next let's check out if anything left in the plugins. Okay, so we are ready to go. So if you have any question, just let me know. I will be there. So and if you want me to create another tutorial on different topics for coaching website, just let me know in the comments. I will do my best to create different tutorials for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it.